Hello and welcome to STEM Education Academy. Today I'm going to show you how to use Google Spreadsheet in order to calculate basic statistics. So I already typed the data, the list of data that I have, and this is just a title, the word data. So it doesn't have any numerical value, it's just a text data. All the other numbers are numerical. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to type in titles for all the statistical information that I want to get from this data. So let's start with the arithmetic mean or average. Then I'm going to have the median. Now I'm going to leave the mode out of this list, or I can put it last on the list, and you will see a little bit later why. So I'm going to type mode here, and I'm going to go back here, and I will have my minimum number and my maximum number here. And then I will have the range, my standard deviation. I will start with sample standard deviation and population. Okay, did I miss anything? Mean, median, mode. Okay, that's it. So now I'm going to use the data that I have here in order to calculate. I'm going to add functions that are built in Google Spreadsheet, also in Excel. But today, this lesson is about Google Spreadsheet. So what I have to do, I'm going to do the calculation here. These are, again, just titles. So for the mean, I'm going to type equal. Every function or formula will start with equal. And then I'm typing average. And this is the function that I should choose, numerical average value in a data set, ignoring text. Ignoring text, it means that if you have a letter here or a text, it's going to ignore it and calculate only the numbers. Also, if one of the cells is empty, it is going to ignore it and not calculate it as 0. Now, I want all these range, the average of all these data set right here. So you see the cell number here is B4, and the last cell on the list is B19. This is the B, the column, and the row is 19, B19. I can type in that I want it from B4 to B19, or I can just highlight the cells that I want to calculate, and there we have B4 colon B19. It means from B4 all the way down to B19. All I have to do is just type in close parentheses, end parentheses. And that's it. This is my average of all these numbers. The nice thing about this is that if one number changes, for example, instead of 38, I have 380, it's going to recalculate the average immediately. So you don't have to do the work again. Let me change it back to 38. Median. Median is simple. For mean, remember, mean you have to type the word average. For median, you just type median, and we choose this function, and again we highlight the data set, and there we go, 33.5. Again, the reason for a decimal where we don't have decimals and the median is the number in the middle is that if we have an even number of data, the median will be, after you sort the data, the median will be the average or the mean of the two numbers in the middle. Now here you don't have to sort. You can sort it. I can highlight everything and go to the sort option, which is right about here, somewhere about this point. Or I can go to data and then sort A to Z, which is ascending, or Z to A, descending. But I don't have to do that. I can do that, but when you're using the Google Spreadsheet, the median will be calculated sorted or not sorted. Next one is the minimum, very simple, just min. And again, the data set, highlight, find the minimum between B4 and B19, and the minimum is 6. And obviously the minimum is 6. You see the maximum is 54. So let's see if the maximum equal maximum, and highlight. Again, you can type in B4 colon B19, but it will be faster to highlight. And there we go. The maximum is 54. And again, if this number goes up to 140, you see that the maximum changes to 140 automatically. You don't have to do anything. The range. Now, the range, there is no special function for the range, but what you have to do is maximum minus minimum. So the maximum is located in cell number E7, and the minimum is located in E6. Okay, so what we have to do is equal. I can type in again E7 minus E6, but I can just go to E7 minus and click on E6 and enter. And there we go. This is our range. And once again, if the minimum, the maximum number, for example, goes to 60 instead of 54, you see that the average changes, the maximum changes, and the range also changes. So let's go back here and change it back to 54. Sample standard deviation. There are many functions of standard deviation. So ST for standard, DEV for deviation. Now you see that there are a few of them. So S is the sample and P is the population. The first one is sample. This is what we want. And once again, I highlight and parentheses, enter. This is the sample standard deviation. Population standard deviation will be the one with the P. You see, you mouse over, it tells you standard deviation of an entire population. Highlight and end parentheses, and we're done. Now the last thing is the mode. And here in mode, there is a single mode or there is a multi-mode. If there is more than one mode, the single will not show it, but the multi will show it. So I'm going to choose multi. If there is one, it will still be detected in this function. So again, I'm going to highlight this and end parentheses. And you see the only number that appears more than once is the 38. Okay, once here, and where's the second one? Here, right here. So we have 238 and all the other numbers occur only once. So this is the mode. But what happens if instead of the 17 here, I will put another 6? There we go. Now we have another mode. And I can add up numbers that will be double, which means there will be 2 occurrences, and this list is going to go up with numbers. This is the reason I told you not to put the mode here, because it's going to cover the other cells. You can put it last here, and then you don't mind because you have enough space to go all the way down, but I put it here on the side. What if we don't have mode? Let's just change the number to single occurrences. And there we go. It will tell you it's not available. If you mouse over, it says error because there is no mode, but the meaning is that there is no mode, which means it's not available or not applicable. Okay, let's go back and put back our numbers. And basically we're done here. We have all the statistics, and every time we change a number, the whole set is going to be all the values are going to be recalculated. There is a problem though if you just add a number here. If I'm going to add the number 5 here, nothing is going to happen. In this case, I will have to redefine, instead of B19, I will have to redefine everything that will go all the way down to B20 instead of B19, or just go here and re-highlight the new range. If I add number or remove numbers from the list. So, okay, I will just go here and type 20, and now it's calculated correctly, but only this value. Okay, the rest have to be also edited to be 20. I'm going to return that to be 19, and we are done. So thank you for watching. If you like, please subscribe. Goodbye.